finding. I don't.
This is the, all right, what's up? So we were gonna jump back on, and so here's the latest. Luigi Maglione is being arraigned in Pennsylvania on, it sounds like, gun charges. We haven't been able to find anything in relation to what he's actually been charged with. It could be related to the weapons, it could be related to the false ID, whatever it is, doesn't matter. They just want to get him in court. They want to get him in front of the judge, and they want to get him extradited to New York. So super sad news. He had a YouTube channel, and I say had because it appears as of 2 minutes ago
What?
that YouTube shut his shit down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So here it is.
Oh my God. It was
I
48
tweeted-
minutes and counting.
I tweeted the first
Ah.
I tweeted the first video. So when I hit the video, that's what we get.
Hmm.
Wow. So, and the second video was going to hit in minutes, 5:45 our time.
My God.
So this was the first one. First one I screen grabbed. I was anticipating they were going to be acing it. Mandy, good. Can you find the footage that Mel's showing where they're bringing him in? I don't know if it's in Altoona news station, Altoona, Pennsylvania. Man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I really wanted to hear what he was going to say. So, like, both videos gone. I mean, we all knew that was coming. Like the Twitter, they're all getting shut down. All the,
You would hope he had maybe a backup.
yeah. We missed Gwen. Gwen's fine. She's fine. You know, I mean, we certainly weren't putting anything out that the rest of the world's not looking at. So, you know, what are we supposed to sit here and twiddle our thumbs? Just wonder about things? Let's
Wait.
wonder about things.
Well,
See if
this
you can
is
find it, Mandy.
a lot less exciting.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was getting ready to show the video, and then I went to go pull it up, and boop, gone. Gone. That is such whackness.
Should have screen grabbed it.
See, it's the government getting in our shit. Well, I screen grabbed the first one.
What, the first video that was on his YouTube?
Yeah.
It's not
told you.
interesting?
I think it's all interesting.
Well, then play it.
All right. I got to go to my Twitter because I put it on my Twitter account.
Oh, well, then that's... You've already put it out there, for God's
How
sake.
does that... So what? Right. I mean, what are you talking about? I have a Twitter account. Are you aware of that?
Twitter, huh?
Twitter
Twitter what?
I think there's plenty of people that do not go on to X or Blue Sky
Yeah.
or Twitter that are on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I would agree.
Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, babe. Don't worry about it. We're not competing against ourselves. I don't really consider myself competing with anybody. I think there's enough room for all of us. You know what I mean? That's always been my theory. It's always been my position on things. Uh yeah, I was trying to find his Google Drive. I was desperately trying because I had heard that he had a public Google Drive. So I was really, really wait, Mandy, are you messaging on here or are you trying to find this video, girl? What's going look. I'm trying to
Wait,
figure out.
what video are we supposed to be trying to find? I'll try to find it. You're talking about this video that's not gonna air?
No, the video of him being
Oh,
detained, being brought into either the court
I
of
can't find
Alabama
shit. I don't know
or
how people found that stuff. I looked.
yeah, the Facebook. I don't know.
I mean, somebody might have done a Facebook Live, like a
I'm
random person.
all right. So I'm gonna pull up my Twitter
Oh, I was
here
checking, seeing
and
that.
see if I can get this video. It's kind of weird. It's kind of
But
weird.
why don't you just text it to me and I'll play it?
Wait, why would I do that?
I don't know, because it seems you're trying to play it through your Twitter.
I am gonna play it through my Twitter. There's no trying. There's no trying in baseball. Oh no, there's no crying in baseball. Sorry.
Oh, oh.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, man, I can't believe they pulled the plug.
So, what Bob's talking about is that he had a video pre-scheduled to be released in
I
30 minutes.
multiple videos, it sounded like. Some
And
real Mr. Robot shit.
so we were hoping that we were gonna get on and we were all gonna watch these together, but his account has been
All right, so this is the first
disabled.
one. This was it. So it popped up. If you can see, it says the truth. If you see this, I'm already under arrest.
Make it can you make it bigger?
I mean, how big do you want it to be? It's just that clock. Yeah, for some reason I can't get rid of the side panels. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Boop, boop. There we go, girl. There we go. Is that bigger?
It is.
It's huge. Huge.
Wow, he's making us wait out the full 17 seconds. It's
Yeah, but
crazy.
it gets interesting here at the end.
Oh,
This guy, man, Mr. Robot, I'm telling you.
well, how come it seems paused?
Oh, because I paused it, maybe? Oopsie.
Don't do that.
All right, so get ready. Here it goes. So watch in the lower right-hand corner. I'll pause it. Right after the countdown. Boop, 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 boop. All right, watch. Lower right-hand corner. Watch for it. Wait for it. Oh, soon. See this?
Oh,
No, wait. Why can I not make it bigger?
we see it soon.
Honey. See?
All is scheduled. Be patient. Bye for now.
Mysterious.
Not
But
well,
wait, there
not
was
anymore, buddy.
fucking the government, man.
Should have
Oh,
backed this
wait.
shit
See
up.
now, real super small. That's why I was trying to blow this up. It flashed by the soon December 11th. December 11th.
Oh,
Can
fuck.
you guys even see that?
Yeah, I do now. What's happening December 11th? This is horrifying. All is scheduled. Be patient. Bye for now. This is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
It's absolutely
So
crazy.
this was posted when, Bay?
When did he put it up on his channel?
Yeah.
3 hours ago.
What?
He scheduled it
That's what I'm asking. When did he
3
schedule it?
hours ago.
Well, he couldn't have done that.
Yes, he could have. You can
How?
schedule it. You
He
schedule
was
it
in
as
custody.
you schedule it as a premiere, honey.
But he couldn't have done anything 3 hours ago.
Honey, it was scheduled. All right, so here's how I think it probably went down. So if we make a video, babe,
Right.
I can schedule it to premiere days from now, weeks from now,
Right.
years from now, minutes from now. He
Right.
did that. So
Right.
what I'm suggesting happened. Okay, when you're sitting in a McDonald's, do you think there's any world that exists that the person who fucking recognized him doesn't start walking around like, holy shit, I think that's a guy. Like he was aware.
They had it under control. This person was on lock. They kept their cool. They're like, "All right, I'm gonna do this."
Right. Okay. So that didn't happen. And so he was clear. He was eating his food. Like, this is a
You think he
guy that,
wanted to get caught. That's all part of this
yes,
little plan, this little
listen,
thing.
dude, listen. All I'm saying is it was a nationwide man, a global manhunt for this
This is
guy.
some You're right, this
And
is some Fight Club shit.
he sits down at a McDonald's, orders a Happy Meal, which I don't know if it's true. Opens his Happy Meal, gets his nuggies, noshing on his
He's just
nuggies,
sitting waiting to be arrested.
scrolling. So he knows that he's been made. So what
So what
I'm
you're telling
suggesting,
me is when you schedule it, no one can see when you actually did that.
if it says scheduled, and then you can indicate when you want to promote it, so it can pop up. So all he had to do was go on to, this guy is he's a computer science guy. Like that's what his degree was at University of Pennsylvania. This guy is smart as fuck. So like he just went on to his YouTube, like had this little video made, probably as soon as he realized, and he was just waiting it out.
Why don't you
Eating his
answer me
nuggies.
this? How long's he had this channel?
I believe like I'm gonna have to try to remember. I think it was January of 2024 is when he created this YouTube channel. That was the only video, one video. The truth, right
But it
there.
wasn't there until 3 hours ago.
Correct. I can't even see what the hell that says. Like
It
on
says
video two.
Oh, does it say
God,
something?
yeah,
Are you
there's like
showing
these
us?
little words.
We don't
Oh,
see it. You're not showing us anything.
it's because the channel was removed because it violated our blah blahs. Wow. So yeah, YouTube shut it down. I mean, it didn't really violate anything. It was a video of a clock counting down, and then the other one, I mean, they're putting it up. They're taking the bullet for law enforcement, obviously.
Who owns Google now?
Uh, I don't know. Who does own Google?
Mhm.
Probably Johnny Google, I imagine.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Google.
All right, did anybody find the video? Did any of our team, our crack team, find the video? I mean, Mel's whipping around finding shit.
Who's Mel?
Ickle Mel. He's got a channel. He's got a channel. All right. I was looking from local news, Fox
Yeah, but
News.
Google and YouTube are owned by the same person, is my understanding.
Google and what?
YouTube. That's why I asked who owns Google.
Oh yeah, for sure. Big time. Where's you got to go onto YouTube, man. You got to look for everything. Fox
Alright,
News.
so we've got nothing to tell the people.
All right. Remember when I said that I'm staying on?
I'm staying, I'm fine.
All right.
I just was so excited for, like, whatever the hell this big reveal was gonna tell us.
I
And
know.
now we got something not coming until December 11th. He's like, Something's happening December 11th."
I know. I feel this. I feel what you're saying.
This is
Let me
definitely
see.
some Fight Club shit.
Definitely some Fight Club shit. I find it bizarre that we can't find this video that's very clearly out there in the world. Where's Steve? Where's
Who's
Steve?
Steve? Oh, publicly
Steve.
buzzed Steve?
Yeah.
I don't know, are you eating into his time? Didn't you send everybody to his shit? Now we're eating into his when's his thing start?
No, I think he starts at 8.
Wow.
Into his shit. I'm gonna jump on with him and Lauren if he'll have me.
If he'll have you.
If he'll have me. Oh wait. This looks like some shit.
This is what I was just gonna say. This thing that CJ Drake said he had to know. I mean, why wouldn't he use one of those things? Like, isn't whatever that thing that Trump's on? Like, no one censors it. No one does anything. Like, isn't there social media out there where you can,
You got some mofos like posted up.
Right now, Bob's looking for the video of him getting taken into the courtroom.
I am
believe.
definitely looking for the video of him being taken in.
That's what we're all looking for.
Going on? Not one person on our team can find that video.
This team is big.
Crack team. Crack team.
Mandy's probably already texted to you.
Maybe. I mean, Mandy's backstage. She can just put it up. She doesn't need a tag. Oh.
Defense Series podcast. There is a post.
Yes.
On
tell me more.
www.democraticunderground.com. And a reporter is mentioning some clips from the manifesto.
What?
Ooh.
What's it called?
So go democraticunderground.com /
Oh, that sounds like as soon as I Google that, I'm on the FBI's watch list.
You sure are. Tell me when you get it, and I'll give you the /.
What the hell's going on here? Hold on.
Tina just tagged you, Bob.
Where?
Probably X, I would assume.
On X.
The thing's right here. Go to democraticunderground.com.
It doesn't sound like what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for. I mean, I definitely want to read the manifesto.
I'm going to go look for that.
There's a video of a man named Luigi Maglione being brought in cuffs, taken out of the SUV into the building that I want to show the people. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so wait. What was that thing called?
I'm already on it. I just need you to read me the numbers now. 1321.
Okay, 13.
Wait, I don't know where I was. God damn it.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Go ahead.
132 136 683.
This looks like CNN. Experts read from document. Oh yeah. All right, I'll share it.
Sure. Wait.
What?
Legacy Media got the manifesto before us on YouTube. See, I don't like this shit. I need to be boots on the ground for everything.
Better get your ass boots on the ground.
Dude, I'm serious. I'm fucking sick of Legacy Media.
Who's Legacy Media? Oh, like mainstream media.
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yes,
oh, I thought it was like a specific outlet.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty upset that Luigi's channel got shut down.
Document that was found on Luigi Mangione's person. What was he writing about?
Well, he was railing against the healthcare industry, which of course fits into the scenario here. He talks about how these parasites had it coming. He starts off basically saying, I don't want to cause any trauma, but it had to be done. So a second page really kind of goes into problems with the health industry. He raises the question, why do we have the most expensive healthcare in the world, but we're 42, rated 42 in life expectancy around the world? I can't vet his facts or findings there, but it was talking about the healthcare industry and the need for violence. I mean, especially when you talk about, the opening, which is that it had to be done. These parasites, had it coming. That does kind of fit in what they're talking about. What do we know about this individual? Mr. Mangione is an engineer. He grew up in Towson, Maryland. He's 26 years old. He graduated UPenn in 2020 and then went on to a master's program where he got that master's degree in engineering. And he has addresses, as Shimon said, in Tosin, where he grew up, in Philadelphia, where he went to school, in Honolulu, which we're still looking into. But he is strongly believed to be the suspect in this case.
It's incredibly interesting. And it also speaks to the fact that he just had, Josh Campbell, you're with us now, so much on his person, according to police, from a suppressor to, they're saying it's the fake ID they believe that he used at the hostel, the New Jersey fake ID, when he was in New York. And then this manifesto talking about why he did this. I mean, that tells you a lot about his maybe expectation that ultimately this was all going to catch up with him, even as he tried to get away.
Yeah, you're spot on. And, you know, sometimes these major incidents that start with a bang end with a whimper. We didn't see a dramatic, police takedown. What we saw is someone eating at a McDonald's who then had the police called on him and apparently taken into custody without incident. And, it's so interesting, John and I have been covering this. There was this consensus in looking at that initial surveillance video from outside that hotel that police weren't dealing with Carlos the Jackal here. I mean, you look at everything from his stance in holding that gun to the type of gun itself, to the mistakes that he had made, apparently leaving behind a water bottle and a burner phone. And so this was a sophisticated job in the sense that it appeared to be planned and then executed. And then he was able to successfully flee and, escape arrest for several days. But when you look at all of that material with him on his person, whenever he is actually taken into custody, someone who had the wherewithal to plan all of this and then to escape several law enforcement agencies would have had to have known that having all of that on his person would implicate him in this crime. As you mentioned, you have the fake ID, an ID that was matching the fake ID he used to check into that hostel. You have the mask that he had that was on these.
This guy's a fucking genius. This guy
around the world, and specifically the firearm itself. All of those items could have been ditched along the way as he was trying to escape, but he had them on his person. Of course, we can get into the firearms forensics if you'd like to see how that would actually play a key role here. But when you look finally at the manifesto, that you have to raise the question: is this someone who expected to be caught and didn't mind being caught eventually, particularly if he is someone who was railing against the industry in which this murder victim had worked, to have all that material on you and then to have essentially the motive, laying out the motive in these documents for police to find. Everyone, any good attorney will tell you that the best way to escape any type of serious charge such as murder is to create reasonable doubt, to have no evidence on your person, to try to fight every accusation that comes your way. That much harder when you have all of that with you as you're taken into custody.
Yeah, certainly an intriguing point why he would have that kind of note on him. It speaks to some form of premeditation, at least. Josh Cameron, thank you for that. We also have with us Michael Alcazar, a retired NYPD detective. And on Friday, you talked about how critical DNA evidence would be not necessarily in identifying. And in hearing about some of these details, specifically about the water bottle that was left behind and a partial fingerprint that was on that water bottle, I'm curious how significant a piece of evidence would that be in a future prosecution?
Yeah, this is absolutely huge that we have this suspect and then we process the crime scene, as best to the ability of the NYPD. We got DNA, we got fingerprints, we have the ammunition. So now hopefully we can link all that to this suspect.
Can we do a live with this guy?
Get fingerprints off of him. The weapon, like the other person mentioned before, we can link it to the bullets because usually the barrel will have rifling. I know this is a ghost gun. Hopefully it still produces the same marks on the ammunition. So crime scene processing, the images that we put out,
all right, pull this off. You have something new to put on?
That's what helps solve this crime and make this arrest.
And John Miller, back to you.
Do we have something else up? I mean, we've got links that we can't click in our chat, so those are great. She's saying she posted.
Let me see if they're getting any more.
Okay.
When the call went out that he's sitting So right now you are doing a complete profile. Where has he been online? Who's he been in contact with, etc.
Yeah, Joe doesn't have it.
The mug shot, which is probably
Kai, like, what is that of? Is that Joel's show? Like, I just want to find the clips, y'all. That's all I want to do. I don't want to go to anyone else's show because, like, Joel's just gonna have like 3 other people yapping the whole time. I just want to watch the video.
Well, why don't we text
I text my daughter.
the
She'll be able
CEO?
to find it.
Wait, is that what he calls his wife? The CEO? No, the
COE, chief of everything.
Right. And ask where she got it. Should I text Joel?
He's on live.
Oh.
He can't be sitting there looking around. She'll figure out what's up. Wow. All right.
I could text the COO. I mean, COE.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Kai, I can't get the link from our chat anywhere. That's the problem with putting links in the chat. I can't click on it unless I can do it on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe are they live on YouTube? Let me see. Because I can't do anything on our
like from our chat. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's the perp walk. Missy's got it. Missy, don't you have a seat backstage here? I'm pretty sure you do. Like, just bring it back. All right. So I'm going to pull this up then. At least it's the perp walk. Like, Missy, you still have your seat back here, don't you? Come on, girl. Well, come on back. I need help in the back. Y'all know that.
So you found the perp video? I don't need to ask for it?
Missy, no, you don't need to ask for it. Missy sent the link. So yes, the question that I had for myself was answered. I can definitely
I was going to say, why do people put in links if we can't do anything with them?
Yeah, well, because we
have to thank this Bob Bass.
Like a total moron. I'm sitting there trying to click on links in StreamYard. So I can obviously. Did you email him, Mandy? Mandy, you're back here with me. Just throw him up on the screen, girl.
So there is something up on the screen.
I put that up, right? So we're gonna purple. I'm gonna do it.
Click the little arrows to make it big.
Hold on, babe. I gotta move it to my second screen.
And thanks to this is from Pop Bass.
Yeah, there's a nice Twitter account.
You better check yourself before you get wrecked.
Heard. All right.
I'd hope so. Loud and clear.
Huge. All right, finally. Here's the perp walk. Almost breaking news. So there he is. Now, this arraignment's supposed to be going on at 6. I want to see if we can maybe this wasn't on the news. Maybe this was like literally some Twitter person that was there. Damn, he was on the run, Joe. Damn. Wait, Mandy, you have a dentist appointment? I confirmed the dentist appointment with Brooklyn instead of the doctor's office because I'm you know how much we love you, girl. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen Michael in a long time, like since Joe dipped from YouTube. All right, so here's the $1 million thing. I keep seeing I keep seeing a picture of like this courtroom. Oh yeah, man, I take it back. Mandy did send all kinds of shit. All right, so are we good with the perp walk? He is not 6'2". He is not 6'2". Dude's like 5'10", 5'11". I'll tell you that right now.
Mandy, can you fax Bob the link?
Hey, Mandy, can you send it Western Union, please? Like,
Yeah.
I'll be able to figure that out. I don't understand how to do things on here. All right, Mandy was doing hard work. I'm going to acknowledge all that hard work. I'm going to start pulling up some of the shit.
Really? I wasn't sure if you were done yelling at her.
I was really yelling at you, honey.
Or griping, I guess I should say. Griping. Bitching.
All right, there's a man with an umbrella.
Bawling, penising. They should call it penising instead of bitching. You done penising her? For God's sakes, wait, that doesn't sound right. I gotta come up with something else.
Sounds pretty perverse. Penising her. All right, let me see. Boop. All right, this guy. This guy seems like he knows shit. Hold on. I'm gonna put up this guy who seems like he knows shit. He's got an umbrella, an official looking News 7 umbrella. You guys are gonna like it. Promise. Promise. Oh, I can't wait to show you this guy. He seems official. All right, so Chrome tab. What we know about Luigi Maglione. All right, let's get this guy blowed up. Full screenage. Go all the way back. He's going to tell us a bunch of shit we already know. Look at that anchor over there. Okay.
Mangione, what are you finding out, NJ?
All right, Liz, we are roughly 300 miles from Altoona, where Anthony Johnson is, and we'll deliver a report in the next hour. But yes, we are outside New York City Hall, where Mayor Adams and top police officials held a press conference to brief the media on the investigation and on the arrest. Let's be clear, Liz, there is still a lot about this case, still a lot about the arrest that we do not know. Investigators, as we reported last week, were far more concerned with making the apprehension, making the arrest, than they were with trying to pinpoint a motive. They were trying to track down the killer. That was their priority. The motive as to why somebody would want to kill Brian Thompson, that was secondary, they told me, to making the arrest. Why would he want to kill Brian Thompson? Well, the killer fired 3 shots and was on the run since Wednesday. Investigators revealed today they did not have a name until Mangione was arrested this morning. But they believed all along that they would eventually arrest him, mainly because they could track his movements into and out of the city, and most importantly, as Kimberly referenced, because they had that one picture of his face, which was the linchpin in this arrest. More from the commissioner on that in a moment, but first, the next steps. So Mangione will likely be arraigned in Pennsylvania on a weapons charge, then extradited back here to New York City to face murder and other charges. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joe Kenny.
We're going to have to work that out with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we saw this live.
Charges there. And at some point, we'll work out through extradition to bring him back to New York to face charges here, working with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office.
Well, the impact of the public's role cannot be overestimated. Crime scene investigators recovered DNA. They will now use that DNA and other forensics to link Mangione to the murder. Much more on this case and the arrest as it develops coming up on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock tonight. We're now live outside City Hall. And Jay Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
So you're telling me that YouTube didn't share that video with the authorities, so nobody knows what that video is going to be?
Wow. You know, there is one update from Poker Night in America. You remember my brother?
All right. All right, Lauren, I see you. Bob, live now from Fox Live press conference.
Cameron Mata, I sent you 2 links via text as well. Hey, Cam, Dad can't do anything with texts. He has to get emails only. I don't know why he can't email the texts to himself. That part does surprise me. that he can't, like forward the link from his text to his email.
All right, somebody put the Fox Live Now link
No.
on the YouTube chats, and then I'll click it, and then I'll put it on. That's how I want to do it.
I think your daughter sent you to.
I'm looking at. She's sending me Chicago news.
Chicago.
Unless she updated it. Oh, okay. All right.
Mandy's emailing. I see emails coming in.
I stand corrected. Hold on. I was talking shit about my girl, and I was wrong.
Oh, he's so sorry, Kim.
I'm so sorry, Kim. See, I went.
Daddy.
Well, I'm not that so like. You know why I'm not that sorry? Because I went right to her when I was struggle busing. So that's who I went right to. The kiddo. Actually, the young woman. She's no kiddo anymore. All right.
Yes, she is. She's just a small child.
Aw, she's such a love bug.
Cam left the chat.
She dipped. She's like, I gotta go. She's like, these two idiots. All right. Okay. All right.
Oh, Bob and his flip phone. Just a man and his flip phone.
Man, oh man. All right. I've got that Twitter going somewhere. I don't know where the hell it is.
Jeez.
It's all so complicated. So very, very complicated.
Dinner's not going to make itself.
All right. Let's see. Cam left the chat. I mean, can you blame her? Can you blame her? All right. Okay. All right. We got something.
Oh, his mom says they're going to all quit on you. Mandy just put in her notice.
She did. Oh, Mandel. All right, let's see. AP's got. All right, so we got a presser coming on.
Wow, Mandy coming in hot again.
She always does. She's the queen of hot. What'd she say?
I've sent more emails today than United sent denial.
Coming in hot. All right, Lauren, thank you. I see you. You've been seen. Thank you for. Okay, so I'm pulling up the presser right now. Gonna share this bad boy. I'm gonna go live to it. Okay, people filing in. Oh, there's a man. Oh, he's holding things up. Okay. I love it. I love when people hold things up. It's awesome. Oh.
I'm just going to stand up here for a second for a test for anybody who needs a test. And then maybe after I stand up here for a test, somebody else will come up here and stand up here for a test so I can get a test. This is a test. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi.
Are you able to say and spell the names of the people who are going to be speaking?
I have no clue who's going to be speaking or what they're going to say. No. I do not work here. Okay, who's going to be my friend and come stand up here? I got you.
That guy is crushing the game right there. Somehow I think that guy's going to get like a gig out of that.
Blair County Courthouse mic test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, so good. We're at the courthouse.
Blair County Courthouse audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 white pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you.
I know. Yeah. All right, I just want to make sure. All right, so if you're joining us live, we are currently going. We're watching this press conference. So, Luigi Maglione was taken into custody. They just got him out of a Black SUV, perp walked him into this little courthouse, which when I say little, I mean, that is a little. I mean, I guess is that the courthouse? What do you think, Bay? So you think
Does
that's
not look like a courthouse
it says
because
County of Blair up there, though. Pennsylvania. It's got the flags.
maybe. Is that a district attorney's office? No, this is a I don't know what this is.
It could just be the cop shop. Maybe the county sheriff. I don't know. It's hard to know. Oh, there's Missy coming in. Welcome to the party back here. Chaos Central. Everybody's yelling at me. Allie's already talking about eating via text.
I was trying to figure out what we're going to make for dinner. Yeah, it does look like something like maybe where a county board meets. Or they might have just set this up. I mean, who knows?
Yellow screen is not good.
That's exactly right, DB. What are you thinking, Bay?
What do you mean? Oh, about food? No, not order food. I think I need to make food, and I've got to figure it out. We can't order pizza. We just did that. Got to feed these kids with real food.
I'm live now, y'all. I'm live. There's proof positive. You can see the little red dot down there. My wife hates sandwiches. Yeah, I said it. I said it. My wife hates sandwiches. I want that to resonate in all your brains.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm at.
I mean, that tracks. It seems like a basement. It's got the drop ceiling up there. Definitely looks like a basement. Joni, are they sandwiches or are they sandwiches? Sandwiches. Hard to know. I mean, right now seems like an awesome time to speculate on things. So, like, I was liking it's still live. I just turned off the muttering of the press there. Here's where I'm at with this. I think he absolutely positively was well aware that shit was coming down. I mean, you cannot ignore the fact that he kept everything with him. Everything, the gun, the silencer, the manifesto, his various 9 jackets that he had, everything, probably the mask, like everything. Oh, all right, here we go. He knew he was getting caught. I think he wanted to get caught. Where's the hero? Where's the McDonald's hero? That's the only guy. They did post a gun and one other thing. I mean, it's a gun. Doesn't mean it's the gun. Point taken, DB. Point taken.
When they were testing the sound, was it loud enough?
No, I'm definitely not asleep, y'all.
Do I need to turn down my microphone?
Maybe.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Deputy Chief Derek Swope of the Altoona Police Department. Today, we're going to go through an incident that occurred in the city of Altoona. This morning at approximately 9:14 a.m., Altoona police officers received a call of a suspicious male at a local restaurant. It was reported that the male matched the description of United Healthcare.
Try boosting it.
Murderer in New York City. When officers arrived, they made contact with the male who had a face mask on. That male was asked to remove his face mask, and officers immediately recognized him as a suspect in the New York City shooting in recent days. That male was asked for a form of identification. He then provided a fake identification card out of New Jersey. After a brief investigation, it was determined that the ID provided was in fact a fake ID, and he was subsequently arrested for a forgery charge. Once he was taken into custody for that forgery charge, he was transported to the Altoona Police Department. Once at the Altoona Police Department, that male was searched instant to arrest. It was discovered that he had a United States passport that identified him as Luigi Maglione. From there, continued search of his property. A firearm was located, and a suppressor was also located. There were also other items of evidentiary value that were located that would assist in this investigation. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Governor Shapiro for some words.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Swope, and let me acknowledge and thank the law enforcement who I'm joined with today, beginning with Lieutenant Colonel Bivens of the Pennsylvania State Police. I want to thank Senior Special Supervisory Agent Zabo from the FBI, and acknowledge NYPD Commissioner Daughtry and the women and men of the NYPD who join us here today, District Attorney Weeks, who you will hear from shortly, and I just concluded a briefing with Mayor Adams and Commissioner Tisch from New York. I want to begin by thanking our fellow Pennsylvania resident who acted as a hero today. Pennsylvania resident saw something early this morning at McDonald's and said something to our local police. Our local police
there he is.
Acted swiftly. I want to say a special thanks to Officer Tyler Fry of the Altoona Police Department. Officer Fry is about 6 months into his time serving his fellow people here in Pennsylvania, and he acted swiftly, he acted with smarts, and he acted with calm. You know, safety often turns on the strength of the relationship between the community and law enforcement. We have that strong relationship here in Altoona, and it was proven here today. I want to ask all
Shouldn't the press conference be New York?
To demonstrate the same type of thoughtfulness and courage and smarts as the individual at McDonald's did this morning, and help law enforcement here in Pennsylvania as we continue with our investigation. You'll see photos of the suspect who was here. You should know that this suspect traveled between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, making stops in between, obviously here in Altoona. I want to ask all of our fellow Pennsylvanians to help us with any tips that they might have by contacting us at 800-4-PA-TIPS. Again, that number is 800-4-PA-TIPS. The suspect was just arraigned here in the courthouse, and presumably New York will file charges very, very soon. That process will continue to play out, and justice will be delivered in this case. This case is hinged on attention. In fact, the attention in this case and the killing of Brian Thompson was helpful, no doubt, in allowing us to capture this killer, in alerting that individual at McDonald's this morning, and then having that individual contact police. Some attention in this case, especially online, has been deeply disturbing, as some have looked to celebrate instead of condemning this killer. Brian Thompson was a father to two. He was a husband, and he was a friend to many. And yes, he was the CEO of a health insurance company. In America, we do not kill people in cold blood to resolve policy differences or express a viewpoint. I understand people have real frustration with our healthcare system, and I have worked to address that throughout my career. But I have no tolerance, nor should anyone, for one man using an illegal ghost gun to murder someone because
in cold blood.
His opinion matters most. In a civil society, we are all less safe when ideologues engage in vigilante justice. In some dark corners, this killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this. He is no hero. The real hero in this story is the person who called 911 at McDonald's this morning. The real heroes every day in our society are the women and men who put on uniforms like these and go out in our communities to keep us safe. This killer was not a hero. He should not be hailed. Mr. Thompson, I understand, was laid to rest earlier today in Minnesota in a private setting. As the conversation continues about this case, let's be mindful not to dehumanize him and make him just an avatar of a system that is disliked by many. He was a father, he was a husband. He did not deserve to die like this on a sidewalk in New York City. I again want to thank all law enforcement present here this evening. Law enforcement works best when it works together. In this case, you have the New York Police Department working together with the Altoona Police Department, working together with our Pennsylvania State Police and our partners at the federal level as well. Everyone came together to solve this case and keep the public safe. I again want to ask my fellow Pennsylvanians, if you have any information regarding this suspect or his travels throughout Pennsylvania, please share those tips with us immediately. And with that, I want to thank District Attorney Weeks for his important work today and invite him to the microphone to say a few words.
Thank you, Governor Shapiro. Good evening, everyone. I would echo the governor's sentiments. Law enforcement does work at its best when they work together. I'd also like to thank District Attorney Seidel. He and his staff came down from Manhattan District Attorney's Office today in record time to assist us at the Altoona Police Department. And as the governor stated, the state police, the Altoona Police Department, the FBI, the New York City Police Department, Logan Township Police Department, the Blair County Sheriff's Department, and other agencies all work together today to do what needed to be done to seek justice. I not often brag about how the community in Blair County isn't afraid to say something, to report a crime, to contact local law enforcement. And I've often touted how they've made their community, whether it be Altoona or somewhere else, a safer place to live. And today I submit that a resident from Altoona and the Altoona Police Department helped make New York City a safer place to live and helped kickstart the process to seek justice for a senseless killing. So again, I'd like to thank everybody, and it's my honor to introduce Deputy Commissioner Daugherty at this time.
Thank you, Mr. DA. On behalf of the New York City Mayor Eric Adams, my boss, Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch, wants to extend once again their appreciation to the Altoona Police Department, to your leadership team, federal, state, local authorities, and especially to the customer at the McDonald's that seen something, said something, the McDonald's employee that called 911 and reported this individual inside of their restaurant. The men and women behind me, detectives. Some of these detectives that are standing behind me haven't been home since Tuesday when this incident happened. They've been working this case tirelessly around the clock. And when they got that phone call, immediately they jumped in their car, the police car, and raced down here.
I'm sure the guy will
see
get.
if this is the individual they're looking for. That's dedication. That's their commitment to bringing this individual to justice. And on behalf of the mayor and the police commissioner, they extend their thanks and appreciation to you as well. Here's a message to the criminal element that they want to commit a crime in New York City and cross state lines, county lines.
Into Pennsylvania.
The message is very clear. Police Commissioner Tisch's police department will find you and bring you to justice. Just look behind you. Thank you.
Wait, something happened on his YouTube channel now? What's happening? You're muted, babe. Go check on a different screen.
Happy to try and take a few questions.
Governor,
Because these questions are.
for the local law enforcement about the arrest specifically today. I don't know who
Nothing? Babe?
I guess I'm curious if
What?
we could hear a little bit
The
more
YouTube.
about the dynamics. If you could step to the podium, sir. We could hear a little bit more about the dynamics inside that.
Honey, that comment says put his YouTube channel back up.
Oh, I thought maybe you guys were saying. Okay, so you wrote that.
About what happened.
Ah.
The individual was asked if he'd been to New York. Could you speak a
Who
little
else
bit
would have
to
wrote
his
it?
demeanor
Andy.
and how that played out?
Sure. So it was a peaceful arrest, first and foremost. The officer quickly recognized the male as the suspect from the shooting.
Well, and he got told.
Within several seconds of the first contact, he had asked the suspect if he had been in New York City recently. And that really invoked a physical reaction from the suspect. He became visibly nervous, kind of shaking at that question. And he didn't really answer it directly. So that statement alone really said a lot. And the suspect didn't have to say a lot after that question to show that he was very nervous at that point.
Was that the officer that the governor mentioned who's new on the job?
Now I can't tell who's right and
This
what.
Officer Fry's here to my left. Officer Fry, you step this way a little bit. And then his partner that he was with, Officer Joe Detweiler.
Officer, could you maybe identify yourself and maybe describe that whole interaction and what played out? Spell your name.
Yeah, Joel Fry, Tylerfry.
Speak in the microphone.
So whenever we got on scene there,
We try.
we were able to pretty much find where he was at in the restaurant. And as soon as he was wearing a blue medical mask, as soon as we pulled that down, or we asked him to pull it down, me and my partner and I recognized that immediately, just from what we saw in the media, photos, videos. We
speak into the microphone.
Didn't even take place by we knew that was that guy, but he was very cooperative with us. Didn't really give us too many issues. Once we found out his identity, we took it from there.
How does it feel with 6 months on the job as a law enforcement officer to be part of to make this arrest?
I can't say I was expecting it by any means, but it feels good to get a guy like that off the street, especially starting my career this way. It feels great.
So upon his arrest, has he made any statements since his arrest? Has he asked for a lawyer yet?
To my knowledge, he hasn't made any statements.
You guys are staying on that, and where was he staying, and then was the gun on himself, or was he in the car?
We are still investigating how long he's been in Altoona. There's still a lot of follow-up to do on this case. Again, the men and women behind me are assisting with that.
Can you tell
we're
us?
still looking into it.
I'm going to ask Lieutenant Colonel Bivens of the Pennsylvania State Police to address the question you just raised.
So there are a lot of things that need to be followed up yet in this investigation. Certainly, there were a number of items that were found on his person, in his backpack, that have been inventoried. And we've begun to do an analysis of some of those. There were written documents. There are electronic devices that are in the process of being downloaded. Search warrants are obtained. And so over the next hours and days, those efforts will continue. We're going to take a closer look at all of the information that we can glean from that regarding his activities up until and during the time of the homicide, his flight from New York. And we know that he has been in Pennsylvania, excuse me, for several days. And so part of that investigation will also focus on trying to retrace his steps. We've already identified businesses, for example, that he frequented in this area and activities that he engaged in. That led us to more evidence. And so all of that is becoming kind of a mountain of evidence that has to be analyzed and looked at. I'm confident we'll have a much better idea of his activities over the past number of days in New York and in Pennsylvania. Additionally, we're also trying to determine that we don't have another actor or an accomplice out there. So this information will all be used to help us prove or disprove whether that exists and whether there were any other intended targets. So a lot of questions that are out there that are unanswered yet, but we have a lot of information that we can examine that hopefully will give us some of those pieces of data that we need. You asked, or someone asked about the interview. He was initially cooperative. He is not now. And so he has been arraigned and transported and will be securely housed pending the filing of additional charges in New York.
We do not support microdosing at this channel. We do not support microdosing. Or hero
We're not
dosing.
going to get into any more details at this time. We would like to hear from any Pennsylvanian, any Pittsburgher, who had any sightings or any dealings with the individual. That's why I specifically asked for anyone with tips to share that.
But can you talk about the extradition to New York? How does that process work? I know that you have your case here, but what happens with the New York market?
And how long does it take?
Thank you.
So that answer depends. Once the charging documents are filed in the state of New York, we will file a fugitive justice complaint against the defendant. It'll be brought before a common pleas judge shortly thereafter. And the defendant will be presented with the option to waive his extradition or to contest his extradition. If he waives his extradition, we of course will make him available to the NYPD and the Manhattan District Attorney's Office as soon as we're able to arrange his transportation there. If he contests it, that process typically takes between 30 and 45 days to do the requisite paperwork, but we do that all the time in our office, and that's kind of a normal procedure.
On the matter of the backpack itself right now, the backpack itself, you had the one that was in New York. Do we know if that's the same one that he had at the time of the shooting there, or is this backpack that he had here one that he may have acquired? And the findings inside, they found the silencer and cash, some foreign currency as well. Is that correct?
I'll defer to someone else. I'm not going to speculate on any of the interpretation of the evidence. I'm going to rely on the officers doing the investigation to complete that and reach their conclusions.
Can we say possible motives in this case? At this point, he is a suspect in the hit on the United CEO. Can we call him a suspect at this point? Obviously, we left him on.
Yes, as we confirmed at his preliminary arraignment, with the permission of District Attorney Seidel, we expect charges to be filed forthwith. And obviously, that I'm not
Oh, my
speculate
Lord.
that timing, but tonight or tomorrow or sometime in the very near future. For homicide.
Any insight, can you say, sorry, sir, can I just ask, in terms of the officers investigating this case, can you say any more about a suspected possible motive?
So at this point, we're not going to comment on that. I mentioned that there is a lot
Pause
of
it a sec,
information
babe.
to go through. Certainly everything has been or will be shared with NYPD.
What's shocking is these fools haven't said to him, we see that he has posted this thing on Facebook that was, YouTube, that was supposed to go live 15 minutes ago. What was it? When are we going to hear about it? Like, it's like, They don't know about it.
If only they had just let it play. We'd all know. We'd all know. Yeah, it's irritating. It's irritating.
Like the press
But there
doesn't
is
even
other
know.
information
Got their
that,
heads up their asses.
Really doesn't even pertain to that investigation. It, again, focuses more on his activities here in Pennsylvania and other travels. So all of that hopefully will shine more light on it. There is some information that gives us some insight into his thinking.
When was it supposed to
but
release,
again,
babe?
all part of the ongoing investigation. Way too early.
Can you say anything more about the document that was found, the handwritten document?
Oh, yeah.
As far as the NYPD, we're not going to be commenting on the investigation steps here. The next couple of days, there'll be immediate availability at One Police Plaza, and Commissioner Tisch will update. Commissioner Tisch and the Chief Detective, Joe Kenny, will update the media at One Police Plaza. But I will be happy to talk about that. The Commissioner Tisch and the New York City Mayor did FaceTime Officer Fry, and then thanked them for their service. So that was he got.
Oh, well, gee, thanks, buddy.
The mayor and our police commissioner.
Do we know how he got to Pennsylvania? Was it through aircraft, train, bus?
I'm just going to fly from New York to Pennsylvania.
Again, we do have a good idea of that, but all part of the ongoing investigation.
But just to clarify, Governor, you had suggested, I think
Babe.
I heard you, I want to make sure I heard it right. That
What?
I don't know. Someone said that.
from the terminal at the George Washington Bridge to Philly, and then from there, he was around the state and wound up here, or is that can you be any more specific about how you think this worked?
Well, again, I'll jump in as it's all part of the ongoing investigation. So yes, we do have a good idea how he got from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, but there are some gaps in time. And so before we start laying out a timeline of his travel, we really need to work through all of that. And so we know that at some point it is likely he was in a variety of locations across the state, to include Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and points in between.
And then Altoona, so Philadelphia, then Pittsburgh, and then he made his way back here.
Again, that will all be part of the,
I mean,
logically, he's caught here in Altoona. So logically, he was in those locations first. But again, the timeline of all of that will be part of the ongoing.
So how did you detection for several days? Obviously, he was caught at McDonald's this morning.
Pause it a sec,
Guy's
babe.
gotta eat. For the past few days, he's been on the run for multiple days at this point.
So, because some people came in late and now they're confused by my comment about YouTube. So, Bob had found that Luigi had a YouTube channel that he started in January of 2024. There was a video that dropped what day, babe? Today? 3 hours ago.
Today.
Well, now 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago now.
That just was a clock, a ticking clock, and when it
I
hit,
played it earlier. It's on my Twitter.
this-
I posted it like 2.5 hours ago. So the same thing that Dom Luker has. We played it at the beginning of this live. I'll play it again after
after this, but he also had and that first video mentioned something happening December 11th, but there was another video that was scheduled to be released at what time? Was it 6
It
o'clock?
was
Quarter
going
of
to be at 6, right around 6. It said 45 minutes because
Central.
I followed his channel and hit notifications, so I wasn't going to miss that. And then YouTube took his channel down, so his channel's gone.
So that's
but
why
I'll
I'm
play
wondering
that
why these.
video, when this presser's done. I mean,
And
we
I
have
was-
to watch more glad handing and backslapping. It's
Right,
fun.
and I was just wondering why the press wasn't asking about that video. And then I'm assuming you've seen this, that Cam sent you something to your email.
It was the Dom Luker thing. Cam didn't know that I already had that video and that we played at the beginning of the live. It's just it's the same
Thanks,
video.
Cam.
She's the
How did he
best.
manage to evade detection for so long?
So I think, again, as part of the ongoing investigation, when we determine where he's been, where he stayed, those kinds of things, we may be able to answer some of those questions. But right now, I will tell you that based on
Mandy's saying that
everything
YouTube
we
is
have seen,
fake.
he was very careful. with,
Wait, pause it, Bob.
trying to stay low profile.
What?
You checked. You told me it was created January of 2024.
I said I was remembering it, like it was gone. Why? Who said something different?
Mandy said it was created today. Because if it was created today, I
I'm
was
talking
going
about you asked when he started his YouTube channel.
Yes. Yes.
No, I saw January 2024. Unless that was his Twitter. That could have been his Twitter. That's possible. What difference does it make?
Well, Lauren says one was created January. Well, because it was created today, could have been anybody.
Oh, that would have been bullshit. No, I think that it was created January of 2024. Let me see. Is his Twitter still up? Let me look.
Don't check the Twitter. I only care about the
Well,
YouTube.
honey, what I'm trying to say is I looked at 2 dates. I looked at the created on of both dates, and I'm going to verify whether or not I was conflating or, like thinking of the Twitter date, and it was really the YouTube date.
All right. Well, thanks to Annie. She says it was January 2024.
But that was certainly the effort he was making. He took steps to try and, avoid detection with some of the electronic devices and things as well. So again, all part of the investigation, but clearly, somebody that was very security conscious and trying to avoid.
And to be clear, he has no criminal record, and this was a name that was not previously known to law enforcement.
I am not aware of a criminal history.
Could you speak to those tech evasion devices? It was mentioned in the hearing, and then the defendant said that those were waterproof bags. Could you speak a little bit more to what was taken into evidence today?
No, not at this point. Again, I've spoken generally about what's there, but
Why not, dude?
everything remains under investigation. And we'll have much information. New York, certainly have information.
I'm irritated now.
Can we just clarify, sir? Sorry, can we just clarify something?
We're still going to canvass. We're still going to investigate. Like I said before, we're going to provide an update.
All right, I got the whole screen grab. December 9th of 2024 is when we
What?
created.
Wow, babe. You should have told us that before because now that thing is meaningless.
Well, I think it was definitely him.
I don't.
You
Why would he
don't?
create a YouTube channel today, right when he was being arrested?
I mean, to get his message out?
No, it's suspect. Now the whole thing's
Suspect. Yes, suspect. Let's see, 2 hours ago.
That's why I asked you when you aired it. Like what day? I need to know before you say anything when this was created because I was going to say it's somebody else.
Let's see.
Just facts, people, except when it's, just bamboozled.
Maybe not. Let's see. Let me see. Wait, I just saw it somewhere.
I can't find it on YouTube, but I thought you.
Well, it's
took
gone. They
pictures.
pulled it. They pulled it.
I'm trying to figure out.
Let me see. I'm looking. God damn it. I caught it.
Oh, do you have the link to that old video? Can you send it to me?
Oh no, that was for that video.
Do you,
That was for the video. That wasn't for the channel. I
Well,
don't know if I like pulled down. No, like dude, I'm not that fucking stupid. Like I'm gonna go ahead and say it was January of 2024.
Can you
Only
send me the link
challenge
to that
me.
video? Because I got something I can do here.
The link to what video? It's on my phone. I had to screen
Oh.
grab it. The YouTube channel is gone now, remember?
I know, but I thought maybe you got it right before it disappeared.
Commissioner and the chief of detectives back at New York. I will say this though, if anybody out there that has any information that they think that will help this case, then please contact our tip line, which is 1-800-577-TIP. Remember, all calls are kept confidential.
And can we just
Just to
clarify something?
clarify,
Can we just
the
clarify?
customer spoke with the employee called 911.
That is my understanding.
Was it a customer that recognized the suspect first, told an employee, and the employee rang the police? Is that correct?
Yes, my understanding, I was just confirming, but my understanding is the employee became suspicious, thought they recognized, and wanted someone to check it out.
Oh, because someone referred to a customer earlier, but there was.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I said the customer recognized, notified the employee, and wanted someone to check it out.
So it was a crime.
I'm not familiar with the address of that. It's a McDonald's. Yes.
The suspect disputed the currency. Can you explain why there was a discrepancy or how much he was found to have?
Again, we're not going to talk about what was found in the bag. We have accurately cataloged everything that was in there, and that would be a matter for you.
DA Weeks, could you repeat what you said in court about that money?
I certainly stand by all the comments I made at the preliminary arraignment, but I'm not going to comment anymore on the evidence at this time. My comments at preliminary arraignment were in support of my argument for bail. Thank you.
We probably have time for one or two more questions. You being held in a county or state facility?
He will likely be taken to a state correctional institution later this year.
Can I just say specifically for Pennsylvania law enforcement, over the past few months, you've had the attempted assassination of former president, now president-elect. Now you have this. What do you think about that?
Violence can never be used to address political differences or to address a substantive difference or to try and prove some ideological point. That is not what we do in a civilized society. That was true in Butler. It was true in New York City. It's true anywhere. That is not how you make progress in this country. The suspect here who shot at that CEO and killed that CEO, he's a coward, not a hero. And we need to make sure that in this country, we get back to having a civil discourse about our differences. And that is an important lesson coming out of Pennsylvania, and it is one that I think the rest of the nation needs to hear as well. On a law enforcement side, I will tell you that I am incredibly proud of the Pennsylvania State Police and local police in Butler and here in Altoona, who responded in a way that kept others safe and saved other lives. That was true at the fairgrounds in Butler, and it was true here today in Altoona. Had that local Pennsylvanian not spoken up, had that wonderful police officer who's been on this job for 6 months not acted calmly and swiftly, God knows what could have happened. So I think the lessons coming out of Pennsylvania are that violence is not a way to answer questions and address problems, and that we have the gift of law enforcement here in this Commonwealth who care deeply about the safety and well-being of our fellow Pennsylvanians and our fellow Americans. I commend you.
Thank you all. Am I missing the AirPods? Thank you.
All right, pipe down. They were all so excited. Yeah.
So that video is still up there, and that's on a fake account that was created and joined today.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
I'm looking at it.
Did you go on the Wayback Machine?
I tried that. It doesn't exist because it's from today. And I'm looking, Manny just sent me the link. It says joined today. Joined today. But no, there is no Pep Mangione.
Wait, what are you talking
What was
about?
that other thing that you found? Didn't you find another page, or was that Facebook?
I found a little bit.
But that link is, it's not a thing. Let's see. The Wayback Machine is not archived this.
Pasta mangione al dente. So, all right. Yeah, Shapiro needs to go deal with Ellen Greenberg. Like, quit acting like he did some shit. He didn't do a goddamn thing. I want to see the McDonald's guy. Where's the McDonald's guy? That's the only person that I want to congratulate because that person actually did something. That guy was paying attention. Wait, Bob show his pic. I text you. Okay. Oh, from today.
So disappointed. This whole January thing was a farce.
I mean,
bamboozled.
It could be.
Bamboozled.
It could be.
Bamboozled.
Well, you don't know that.
I know it.
How would you know that?
Because the fact that it went up today, that tells me bamboozled.
Maybe the jig was up today and he had to get it up before he went down.
But it was joined today. Like literally the channel joined.
That's my point. It doesn't take much to start a channel on the tubes.
No.
Oh, you don't know.
I know.
You're like the queen of pessimism. I'm going to be Captain Optimist, and I'm gonna think that he put it out there. I mean, clearly that it's probably some clout grabber.
Right.
You never know.
What's this picture from?
That's today's mugshot.
Oh, that's his mugshot?
Yeah.
Why is he wearing all his clothes in his mugshot?
Why wouldn't he be?
I don't know. Don't they usually take off your clothes and have you stand there, take off your outer layers? Like his neck is covered, for God's sakes. That's not a mugshot. What if he had an old tattoo there?
It came out from the popo, I guess. I don't know. He didn't have that scarf on when he was. I don't remember him wearing that scarf on that clip. Yeah, and he does have a different jacket on. It's one of his many jackets.
Why is there an arrow pointing to his ear?
Because he.
Or is that your arrow?
No, that's not my arrow.
Oh.
It's whoever's arrow. It's Mandy's arrow.
Oh. How do we know they didn't recognize him as opposed to they just didn't call in about it?
Oh, that arrow's in the picture, Missy?
That ain't no mugshot. All right, I think we should stop posting all these posts about him being,
I can't stop people from finding him to be attractive. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I mean, he's a good-looking kid. He up and fucked up his whole life going out and putting this dude down, Like he's gonna be a martyr. Like, there's no question about it. Like there are plenty of people in this country that are sick of the shit. Like, I mean, to pretend like doesn't exist, can't do that because it exists. I mean, we just can't start murdering people in this country or red rumming people in this country because we don't like the policy. I mean, I don't agree much with what Shapiro has to say with his electioning up there, but I mean, that can't become what we're doing. Like, can't become it, like that's not what is going to be healthy for our country. But I mean, there's going to be plenty of folks out there that are going to champion his cause. That's for sure. I mean, he wasn't even struggling for money. He went to a prep school. He was going to University of Penn. I mean, but I mean, he went and allegedly did this shit. So, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he had a lot of opportunities in life. So
I agree. Can't become vigilantes. I mean,
and if you want to vigilante some shit, just make all the denials turn into approvals. Boink. Start approving everybody for everything.
Yeah, you gotta do it from the inside though.
Yeah.
I mean, he was living in Hawaii.
He's traveling all over the world.
I don't know how broke you are. I mean, maybe he's got credit card debt. I don't know.
Yeah, he's broke because he doesn't work and he travels around the world. His parents probably have all the money.
I mean, he was getting a degree from the University of Pennsylvania. That's one of the best universities in the country. It's, Ivy League adjacent.
Remember when Bob was bamboozled by that one YouTube? You guys remember when that happened?
Me?
Bamboozled.
I wasn't bamboozled. I still think it's him. Are you saying that his Twitter was all bamboozling as well?
No, that looked like it was up for a while. That
Let's
seemed
see.
legitimate.
Oh, I wanted to see if his Twitter is still there, or if they pulled that shit down too.
Is a
Luigi.
master's in engineering.
He's got 192,000 followers now. It's amazing. It's taken me 2 years to get 20.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that last live for all our talk about this shocking YouTube video.
What shocking YouTube video?
The one that's a farce.
Well, I sure wanted to see the second one.
Right. Elon better not let them take it down. That's like his whole thing. No one's going to silence anyone on my platform.
Yeah, that's possible. All right, let me see. I want to pull his Twitter back up though. There was one I thought it was an interesting post when I was kind of creeping through his shit. Let's see. So
are you on posts? You just have to make sure you don't like click on replies or whatever, so you're not seeing other things that people posted, not what he posted.
no, that was Instagram where that
Wait,
was at.
there's Elon. Scroll up.
Where?
Right there. This is a bad. Oh, he's just posting something Elon posted. I thought like Elon was like, I'm not deleting anything.
So he reposted this, which I thought was interesting. So this was all the way back in March. Ancient Rome was the world's most powerful empire for 500 years. At its height, Rome boasted of roads, public baths, and much else that was close to miraculous for the rest of the planet. Then came the Great Fall. What happened has lessons for the world today, and then it's like a thread. So it's so he's talking about it, about the day, because he's basically talking about the demise of Rome, which
Right, and he mentions they're doing all claim to have done all that stuff for the public roads, public.
right became unsustainable welfare state, indiscriminate public largesse or largesse. A large portion of the population took on the parasitic role for a whole lifetime. 200,000 citizens of Rome regularly received handouts of bread from public storehouses.
So is he for the public bread or against the public bread?
He was saying that the Roman people not working for their livelihood, but living off of the prosperity of their city became numb. To recover the bare sensation of being alive, the Roman populace, high and low, governed, flocked to the great arenas for games and distractions. The chariot races, spectacular naval battles set in an artificial lake. Wow, that sounds awesome. Out of 365 days, more than 200 were public holidays. Yes, please.
No, but they're going and watching all the like people be killed in games.
Yeah, like gladiator shit.
Right.
Consuming entertainment became the primary priority of Roman citizens in Rome's decadent phase. Not to be present at the show was to be deprived of life, liberty, and happiness. Concrete concerns of life became subordinate, accessory, almost meaningless.
See, it's like what's happening here. Everyone's going to live in the metaverse.
Yeah, metaversing.
Metaversing.
Oh,
wait a second. Denise T says, let me try again. Link to Newsweek article about his legit YouTube channel. What?
Where is it?
Peg says, Mandy.
You got to go.
I think I sent it.
Wait.
More of what?
No, you got to go. You have to be in the YouTubes. Wait, did Meg send it?
No, Denise T. Maybe Meg did too.
God, but it's the post.
No. I'm talking about this thing about the thing about his YouTube channel. Newsweek article.
All right, hold on.
Let me see.
Maglione isn't talking.
Find Denise T.
McDonald's employee, hero. Okay, that one doesn't seem to be it. Okay, so who was it?
Denise
How
T.
far
I'm
up?
trying to find. Well, that post right there doesn't have.
Denise, post it again so I don't have to
638.
scroll through the chat, please.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep an eye. I'm looking, Denise.
Well, if she posts it again, I could just click on it because I'm in the YouTube.
Ooh, ah.
Remember how I explained that to you? How we can actually
Exactly.
click on the links,
Yes.
not in our StreamYard, but on
I
the YouTube.
remember.
Thank you, babe.
I mean, what was that the whole thing about men think about the Roman Empire once every what was that whole freaking craze that was going on?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even get it. Bab, look at the photos and the link I sent you.
Who?
Oh, Meg P. And then Susan T hasn't reposted it, if she posted it.
Where did you send it, Meg?
I mean, Tom's right, you know.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at that little baby. Oh.
This dude's got a fundraiser for legal funds already.
That's you know what, you guys, don't get suckered. Bob and I saw on I got a I don't know, a text or some sort of notification from menopause brain, perimenopause brain. Change.org. And they're like, sign this petition to do new testing in John Benet Ramsey case. And everybody's like donating money. But, you got to read the fine print. The money that you're donating is just for change.org to be able to continue to bring things to the public's attention. So that might warrant
Missy,
$1
load it.
from somebody.
Load it, Missy.
But I think people all thought it was money that was going to help get the things retested.
I mean, I thought that.
And that's someone who should know better because he knows that the public funds would never, not what the law enforcement would be using to test anything.
Okay.
Wait, why did we get to the post again? We're not falling for this. No. I thought she said there was a Newsweek thing.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. That's the same one, January of 2020.
Okay, wait a second. I just found I posted the link to the Newsweek article twice in here. She doesn't know why we're not seeing it.
Okay, so I think somebody just created another Luigi one. Like, so what Meg sent was, it's the one that's got the January date. January 20th of 2024.
Where do you let me, okay, show us. I'll take it from the post. Fine.
Okay, hold on.
I went back trying to find Denise T's twice, but no, then it says this again. I don't know what's going on.
Let me see. Hold on. I gotta shrink it down. Oh, God damn it. All right, hold on.
What was that?
What do you mean?
It was like a little mystery sound. Doo-doo-doo.
How can I close that side panel on my mail? Do you know? I don't know
In
how
your
to.
mail? I don't know what you're looking at it on, babe.
I'm looking at it in my mail.
Absolutely no empathy for companies that do that. They have no empathy. They're greedy. They just don't. You just can't murder them.
Right. I mean, we all agree that health insurance companies suck. Like, there's no question about that. None. But we
It's
can't.
like, as much as I don't want the government sticking their fingers in everything, there's some things like the government should say. It's like I kind of want communism. Like, you should not be able to profit that much, not hundreds of millions of dollars off of health insurance. It'd be like a, limit.
I agree. All right, where the hell did I go? God damn it. So confusing. All right, here.
The more
That's
people that you
things.
cover, then you can increase your limit.
Okay, so this is proof positive that the thing that I looked at earlier was not December 9th, but in fact,
I so want you to prove me wrong, babe, that you were not bamboozled.
yeah, I wasn't bamboozled. Say my first rodeo girl. Let's see. All right. Okay. Okay, here it is.
All right, pause it.
Wait. How do I pause it?
January 20th, 2024. Now make it big, or I'm just gonna blow it up so I can check the.
Let me see it.
So it's wait, it's youtube.com. That's the one at Hepming.
I'm telling you, I think somebody just like created another one like after they shut this down.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because I definitely went in and checked to see what the date was. I wouldn't have put up some shit that was like from today. It's like he's already got like spoof accounts on every platform. What's up, Sleuth? So yeah, this was the full thing.
Oh, my man was not bamboozled.
I
And
was
I
not
found it.
bamboozled.
And I found it.
Oh,
But
you found it on way back?
Yeah, but the only thing on here is from December 9th.
Yeah.
It's opening up. The truth. 100,000 views an hour ago. Two captures. Let's see if it's the same thing that we looked at. Well, it's completely different.
Yeah, I feel like it was him a year ago prepping. Wow.
Who the hell's this guy?
There is just no rest in true crime. It is like never, ever, ever stopping. It's like it never rests. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wait, where are y'all sending messages? Like, there's 50 different places I get messages, y'all. You guys realize that, right? I get them like everywhere. I've got DMs everywhere. Oh, this is interesting. Carbon tagged me on. Can you all read that? I'll make it a little bigger. Oh, what the hell? That was the opposite of making it bigger. Made it smaller. That's as big as I can make it. So yeah, that's it. That's it. It's like the whole thing. Let's see what goes through it again.
I knew my man wasn't bamboozled.
Yeah, dude, come on, man.
I was so disappointed.
I fucking sniff shit out. I'm gonna get hoodwinked.
All right, let's
I
see.
don't understand. Hey, someday you're gonna be old too, DB. I'm gonna ride you like a rented mule, son. So what's interesting here, I want to pull this up on my Twitter. So he rated Ted Kaczynski's book, Industrial Society and Its Future. Yeah, Luigi did. Rated the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski's book. Gave it 4 stars out of 5.
Oh, rated.
Rated.
Jeez. I was like, what? I've never heard this term, rating somebody's. I was thinking RAID. Jeez. You know what? Just shut me. Just turn me on mute.
Never, never. It's interesting shit. All right. Okay, we're gonna go eat. I think unless if something else breaks, I don't know what else could possibly break tonight. But it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. No, I have not. And I was desperately trying to see, I was trying to get into his Google Drive because I heard it was public. If anybody's got a link to his Google Drive, I'd love to look at that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so I confirmed with Josh Schiffer. We're going to be up. We're going to do something Thursday afternoon. He likes the afternoons.
All right, portal everybody over to.
Oh yeah, let me. Everybody, yeah, I'll portal you guys from here. I already portaled them from the other stream, the earlier stream, but I'll do it from this one too. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Dashboard content live. Okay. Portaling. Portaling. Going to portal.
Thanks, guys, and everyone. Just remember, Bob was not bamboozled.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for that.
Never would have lived it down. Life would have been. She would have been all up in my shit. Okay.
Bob.
So, all right. So you guys are all portaling over to. We redirected you over to our boy Steve. I don't know if Dan will be there, but over at Publicly Buzzed, and Lauren Conlon's hanging with them. I'll probably pop in there, see what's what, get in that chat.
Bye, everybody.
What. All right, love you guys.
Thank you all.
Don't remember or don't forget, share, like, subscribe. Hugs and kisses. Because without y'all, I'm just an old man.
Talking a lot of shit.
Hudson.